this as a very strong batting lineup. We know that we're going to have to get a big total.
Easy.
I was expecting a little bit more swing, actually. Not much seam movement, especially when there is no real grass on the pitch. But I was expecting the ball to sort of hoover around a little bit, especially with this kind of weather. It is very humid, and in humidity, the ball just sort of swing a little bit. And that didn't happen. It only happened in the first over, maybe a little bit, but nothing to talk about.
Yeah, I had a little chat to Mohammad Amir actually just before the game, and haven't seen him for a while. Of course, played against him a number of times, and an exceptional swing bowler, wasn't he? He's struggling with injury. Just said he's come off the back of a side strain, so don't think he's at his best.
Easy.
Bowlers of that quality, even though he still managed to work within himself, didn't he? He got the ball running back at the left-hander. Sharjeel didn't get off to that start that he wanted.
Easy.
It's well done. It's a good comeback by the youngster Faisal after that first over against Sharjeel. Really tighten things up here.
Yeah, he's finding his feet now. Faisal Akram struggled a little bit in the first over, but now he's just reading the batsman. He saw Saad Zada come down the pitch, it dragged his length back. Fantastic talent he is.
Catching.
That was high. He's put everything behind that. For a moment we thought that long on might come into play, finishing the over off with a maximum. And that's the Super Asia super shot, 62 for 1.
Set and Touch Shampoo Plus Conditioners. The extraordinary touch, Set and Touch.
ऊंचा रहे सदा परचम ये अब दिखलाएंगे सरसब्ज रहेगा तू वादा तुझसे ये निभाएंगे
White, bright, spotless beauty. Golden Pearl Glow Boosting Serum.
Muzaffarabad Cricket Stadium, people coming in numbers, families, kids. It's a big occasion for them, and they've been waiting for the second season. Kingdom Valley Kashmir Premier League Season 2. Ahmad Butt will continue from the far end. Now they're picking up pace. Just joined us, the Rawalakot Hawks. They've decided to bowl first after they won the toss. Jammu Jambaz into the tournament for the first time. That's the addition, the 7th team. And Sharjeel, the usual, is eyeing the onside.
One of the first singles we've seen from Sharjeel. Doesn't love to run the singles. He's always looking for those boundaries, and we've seen a couple of them already, but he's got through the power play, 18 of 17, so feeling his way into the game, and he'll want to make this one count, particularly in this first game. Ably supported by Farhan, who's been in sublime touch so far.
Previous tournament, Saad Zada Farhan hit 3 sixes in the whole tournament. This time around, he's already got 2. But a different number that he was batting on. He's been given the opportunity to open now. He's back in time. He's opening with Luke Ronchi back then.
So how about that 6 of the last ball of the previous, although the ball sort of just spun away from him, he reached for it, and when you're in such a good form, that's what happens. Although he just hit it toe end of the bat, because he's such a strong kid, this Sabzada Farhan just cleared the boundary, which is 68 meters, I've been told, quite comfortably.
That's good. Try to stay away from that bat as far as possible, especially in that hip zone. That's his zone. He'll hit you all day long behind the square on the onside. So the idea is right. Slow it down. Keep it as wide as possible.
Where is Sharjeel in his career? Waqar, is he trying to get back into the Pakistan team? Is that a realistic option for him?
Well, the doors are open. All you got to do is just perform and be fit and show the selectors that you're still good enough, and he's showing it quite nicely. That one hit really hard and didn't really go up that much, just went flat and far. And that's what he needs to do to get back into the Pakistan squad. He needs to definitely work on his fitness and, of course, hit those boundaries.
Yeah, well, the big man, he doesn't hold back on this one, does he? Eyes light up. Look at him. Anything with a bit of width just gets those arms through it. And yeah, power's not an issue, is it? Can he stay fit? Can he pick the right delivery? Pressure back on the bowling team now. Sharjeel's going 24 now from 19.
That's the area. You usually would play it in the air when you ball him there. How good was that shot? It was slightly fuller the previous delivery. He just went at it and swing of the bat. That's his arc, his zone.
Well, don't give Sharjeel delivery which is outside the off stump and fuller, because that's what he's looking for. He plants his front leg well before the ball's delivered, and then he sort of swings it really hard. He's a strong man. Ahmad knows that he made a mistake of giving him a pace.
Nicely done. Saw him coming down, dropping it short. 8 gone, 71 for 1.
Hello Hair Shampoo Plus Conditioners.
Meet the new you.
They're keeping up with that run rate, trying to keep it around 9.5, 10. They've done well, started slow. Some big overs in there as well. 71 for 1 after being asked to bat first, and Faisal is going to continue with his third.
Yeah, I think it's great that they've kept up with the youngster, Faisal Akram. He's made a good start, one would say. A couple of loose deliveries, but he's only young. Great seeing left arm unorthodox bowling here. Just don't see many of them in international cricket anymore.
You talk about players like Sharjeel, you think of someone like Andre Russell, Chris Gales, who are about a lot of power. Their reach is good. So where do you exactly bowl at them? Sometimes you feel that the pitch and the conditions is completely out of the equation. That's gone all the way. That's what we're talking about. The power, sheer power. Even half a hit remains hit.
Well, he struggled in the first couple of overs, Sharjeel Khan, but he's definitely finding his feet. He's very comfortable coming down the pitch. We saw in the previous over against the Pacers, he doesn't mind just going and hitting over the top, and this is a beautiful hit. Super Asia, super shot.
Yeah, really testing for the young man. Can he get it back up there again? Can he pitch it up? Get him to come again. We're talking about where to bowl to the likes of Sharjeel and Gale, and I think there isn't an answer apart from do your best to get them off strike.
Yeah, don't bowl at them. That's the best way to go, I guess, because when they are in form, I tell you, it's very difficult, and especially in this format with flat pitches. If you're a bowler and you got stuck against these guys, Sharjeels, Gales, and Russells, you don't know. Really, you get really confused. You don't know how to go about things. You don't know where to bowl, because these guys are really good.
Gets away with that. 9 gone, 81 for 1.
Golden Pearl perfumed body spray.
खुशबू खींच लाई पास.
ऊंचा रहे सदा परचम ये अब दिखलाएंगे, सरसब्ज रहेगा तू वादा तुझसे ये निभाएंगे.
White, bright, spotless beauty. Golden Pearl Glow Boosting Serum.
Back at the Muzaffarabad Cricket Stadium, live with the first game. Rawalakot Hawks versus Jammu Jambaz. Being asked to bat first, 81 for 1.
I have to say, things are quite well placed at the moment, quite well poised. Both teams not really grabbing the ascendancy at this stage, feeling each other out a little bit, setting up a bit of a platform. Jammu Jambaz, they'll be eyeing up that 200 mark, almost at the halfway stage now.
Mughal Steel, strong partnership, 81 of 50. It's quite strange in T20s, you feel that the fielding captain doesn't want to persist with one kind of bowling, but he's continuing with Faisal Akram and Ahmad Butt. And though he has options available, it seems like he's happy with the way things are going.
Building up a really good partnership here, Jammu. Very strong batting lineup. Rawalakot Hawks, Shahzad, Bismillah Khan, Royal Nazir, who's doing really well. Asif Afridi was there. I just saw his name in this picture there. He hasn't been brought in so far. That's really surprised me. Hussain Tallat is another one. They're going 9 and over, so they've got to really bring in new faces, just bring the most experienced one. I think Asif Afridi is one bowler who's really also knocking at the doors to play at the top.
Yeah, he's a guy who took 12 wickets in KPL 1. So obviously he knows what he's doing. He's an experienced campaigner. You want to give them a taste of the action early on. Don't want to leave them out there too long. Finally it comes up to short fine.
Well, he's struggling every time the faster bowlers has really bowled slowly, or he bowled into the pitch, or he bowled a cutter. struggles to pick the length or pick the pace. There's a few times we have seen Sharjeel getting hit on the legs or even on the chest a little bit. So that's the way to go, I guess. Just keep bowling those into the pitch deliveries.
Yeah, I like the field they've got now. 3 men on the leg side. Mid-off goes back, changing up his pace nicely, cramping him.
Oh, no, in the slot. And he'll hit you all night long.
Well, you can have all the men you want back, but when you hit it like that and you strike it with that sort of force, you're fetching it from the boundary. Brilliant shot from Sharjeel. Let's have a look again. Big high backlift, strong base. And out of the ground it goes.
Well, the previous KPL we saw early in the tournament, not many big runs were scored, but I can tell you in this game we are straight away seeing that there might be a big total on the card into the 10th over, 90 or 88 for one. So looking at 180, 190, maybe 200 if Sharjeel stays there for long enough. Even Sahibzada Farhan.
Oh, he almost took the ball away with it. Boundary to end the over halfway through. 92 for one.
Hello Hair Shampoo Plus Conditioners.
Meet the new you.
इस दौर में तेरा ट्रैक्टर हर वक्त हर जगह कैसे चल रहा है?
क्योंकि पैंथर चल रहा है।
क्या मतलब?
पैंथर लगाओ, डीजल बचाओ।
आम टायर की बनिस्बत पैंथर टायर अपनी मखसूस साख और खास डिजाइन की बदौलत दे डीजल की शानदार बचत। पैंथर लगाओ, डीजल बचाओ।
Beautiful skin is always in. Golden Pearl Active Neem Face Wash. Love your skin.
This partnership is a real good one.